Hi and
Welcome.
welcome. Welcome to our page. We're so excited to have you here and to show our solution, how we have gone from being almost burnt out with no time for our kids and no time for our passion projects and a larger vision to actually living a life of freedom and sovereignty today. And now we can actually pass it on to people like you that might have come here, from a suggestion or an ad or from our social media. And yeah.
Almost, I would add on to that we were not almost burnt out. We were absolutely burnt out. I was working in the transportation business, and we had 15 employees. You were working as a teacher,
Mm,
and
mm,
we just had our line in the sand moment, and we have to find other ways of making money or having just a more decent
mm.
living.
We didn't want to just survive. We wanted to
Right.
thrive and be happy, be with our kids. And that's where we're at today, which is amazing. And I know it might feel like impossible. It felt like that for us too. Like, are we going to make it? Are we going to like learn something new, create another model for us? But we did make it. And so many others of thousands of people have done the same now. And so we want to value your time and give you a short version. There is longer versions. If you follow the steps that we suggest here, you will be able to dive deep into what we are doing and how we're doing it. But we're going to give you a condensed presentation right now. So let me just share my screen. So what we're going to talk about today is sovereignty, freedom, and water, a presentation around how to create the sovereign and free life. And I think that's some of the values that we met around, like being sovereign for us is standing on your own two legs, taking self-responsibility and not blaming anything outside of you, right?
Definitely.
To for your situation, that you actually can take back your sovereignty, your power over your life, and that creates freedom. And we're also very passionate about water, and we're going to show you why, because that is a way that we make also positive massive impact in the world to give people the best quality of water possible. So first, a little bit about us.
Yeah, my name is Christopher, and I have been an entrepreneur since, yeah, almost since I went out of school. I never really wanted to be an employee. I never felt home in that world. So my whole life, I've been into different businesses. I've been into restaurant business, transportation business, car detailing, etc., etc. I was also actually a massage therapist at one point, but when we and I'm also a very very happy father, of course, and I'm married to this wonderful wife here. Uh, and a few years ago, I think 5 years ago almost now, we just found that our life was not what we really wanted it to be, because we were just working and we never saw the kids. You take the kids to kindergarten or school, and you go to work. Then you come home, and you're just too tired just to have quality time. So we just came to that line in the sand moment that we have to do something, and we have to do it now. So,
Mm.
and where we are today, when we talk about sovereignty, this is like we have sufficient funds, and we have set up our life now that we live it as we like, that
Mm.
we do what we want when we want it, because we have set it up that way. And one most important thing is to have the finances. And right now we're going to show you how you also can plug into this, so you can, you know, it's not about becoming a millionaire overnight, right? But
Mm.
it's to have a sufficient system that can give you time freedom.
Mm, mm.
So
We
can
do
you?
we do have a podcast where we talk about time and finances because they're very connected, right? It's not about just the finances, but the finances supports you to actually have time. So for me, I've been all my life very passionate about making a positive impact, about making the future better for our kids and protecting our natural rights, making sure that we bring solutions to the table for a lot of problems that we're facing. And that was not really possible. We were living that life that we were supposed to. I had a teacher's education, I had a full-time job, we had, our business to. We thought that being an entrepreneur, that would take us out of the glass box that we felt we were in. And we had the villa with the pool, we had cars, motorcycles, all the things that you should have. But we were so stressed out. Like money would come in, it would go out. We didn't build a long-term plan. And I really remember that moment. It was actually 3 weeks before we found this opportunity that we're going to now give to you. We were just looking at each other and saying, like, we need to find another way. This isn't working. We are just, stressing out in this wheel of life without actually. And our kids were growing up, they were young, and we had to
Yeah.
drag them to kindergarten. And as a mother and a father, like, what's more valuable than spending time with your children? Why do you get children if you don't want to spend time with them? And for a lot of people, it's just not possible. We understand that. But we were just completely set our minds to that we want to be with our kids. We want to build our long-term plan. We want to move out to the countryside, be more self-sufficient, build our own house. And that's actually what we are doing at the moment. So I'm so happy we made that decision, those 4.5 years ago.
Definitely.
Or we wouldn't have been here. And the best thing is that you can pass it on. You can pass it on to others, to anyone that.
This is a very
really
long-term
sees it.
solution, and this is, as Monica says, this is when you build a legacy with this company. And we're going to show you why this is so effective and how it gives you time freedom. Because we had no clue about this. We had no previous knowledge. We had, we basically started from scratch. And if you give this time and your effort, you will make this happen just the same as like we did.
So we're going to share just the steps that we have taken.
Yeah, and it's a shorter
come here.
version, so you can contact us for more information.
Yeah, exactly. So you've probably seen these on the homepage. So the 5 steps to freedom and sovereignty that we're going to talk about is to partner with a certified product and a stable company, work with high ticket sales, to understand how important it is for team building and mindset when you do something new, when you pave a new path in your life. And also the available education on how to monetize your social media and your presence online, because you're going to work online with just a phone and a computer, which means you can work from anywhere, basically. And the freedom through automation to actually work smarter rather than harder, so that you get your time back and you get your freedom back. So those are the 5 steps we're going to go through. So number 1 is to partner with a certified product and a stable company. We know there's so much out there, and there's also people that have been burnt. We understand that. We get a lot of people that, oh, it's just one of those things. So no, we were really, as entrepreneurs and as a background, looking into models that actually work. We really wanted to make sure that we partner with a certified product and a stable company. So this company that we are partnering with is a 50-year-old Japanese company with the top certifications in the world. It has the highest international certifications and standards. They are leaders in the water ionizing industry, which means we get to also make a positive impact by giving people the best optimal clean and healthy water that is out there. And we have been looking, we haven't found anything that comes close to these kind of standards that this company and this product has, which means that we can feel completely confident in what we're doing, in also sharing this with other people.
Definitely.
So let's talk about water because, as you know, water is one of the fundamental building stones for life, for our health. But so many people are ignorant of the water that they use. And the fact is that we consist of 70% water or even more sometimes. And isn't it strange then that not more people talk about the quality of the water that we're drinking? So, what are then the problems that we're facing with our water? This is something that not all people are aware of. A lot of people, especially in Sweden, where we are from, they think that, oh, we have such good quality water, right?
Yeah, it's transparent, right? Must be good.
It doesn't stink. It doesn't like look cloudy or anything. But actually, having completely gone into this area for over 4 years, and me personally, I've also been in contact with high level researchers around the world, professors, and people that are very knowledgeable about the problems with our water. And you can see that these people have been warning and warning about the bad quality water that both comes from the thousands of chemicals that are not good for your health that is circulating in the water system. And it doesn't mean like it doesn't matter if you have your own well or if you're in the city. Of course it can be worse in the city, but these chemicals are like just circulating in the water sources. And you can see on the picture those things are not supposed to be in your system, even though there are little amounts of them everywhere. When it builds up, that creates toxicity in your body, of course, and disturbs your health. And also, the pipes and water systems are often not restored and taken care of properly. If you see the pictures below, that is very common pictures of water pipes in the cities. They should have been changed a long time ago, but finances rule over people's health. So a lot of politicians, etc., they say they don't have the finances and they know about the problem, but they ignore it, which of course leads to bad health. And when water is not in its natural healthy state any longer, it doesn't do a good job in our bodies as it should do.
Definitely.
So what does this bad water, what does it cause in our body? And it's not just bad water, but in today's, especially the Western lifestyle, we might be exposed to radiation, to stress, to acidic waste products or acidic water and bad food with chemicals. So we're actually a lot of the time exposed to a lot of bad things that causes dehydration, which is very, very common. Most people, even though you drink a lot of water, you might go around and be dehydrated because if you don't drink good water, your body won't absorb it. And acidosis is when you eat bad food, stress, or drink bad water, your system can come into a state of acidosis, and inflammation, which in turn leads to a lot of other health problems, such as allergy or diabetes or cancer or chronic fatigue. Lots of these health problems that we're seeing today is actually caused by bad water and bad lifestyle. And of course, it leads to unnecessary health problems, which is why we're so passionate about this. We've seen with our own eyes just people changing their water and actually changing their whole situation and their whole health, which of course makes you so, so happy to see.
Yeah, and also this product is used by top athletes in the world just because they need to counterbalance the lactate acid problem. So we can go into that a little bit more later, but this is well known in that community as well.
Yeah, especially, you know, the top health coaches or sport coaches, and they are aware of the water. It's just that we're, you know, helping to spread the knowledge to even more people of the importance of the water that we drink.
Yeah, you go.
Yeah, so what is then our solution for you to get access to optimal water? And then also we're going to come into how this has to do with actually creating a whole other lifestyle for you and your family. So the solution that we have come in contact with and that we use daily is optimal electrolyzed reduced water. And like we said, if you want to, this is a whole thing to dive into, but when you come into our educational platform or you dive deeper into this, you will learn more about this very, very special water. So this water is patented and medical grade water in Japan, which is one of the highest certifications in the world. You will not find any other technology out there that can actually compete with this one. So we know that this product is top of the line, and it actually resembles the best natural spring water in the world. So it brings the water back to its origin, to the way that water should be if it's from a good source. And unfortunately, like, everyone can't travel to a natural spring, right? So we want to bring this technology into people's home so that they can have that water that resembles the best natural spring water in their home. And the properties of this electrolyzed reduced water is that it's clean, it's ionized, it's structured, it's alkalized, and it's molecular hydrogen rich. And it's highly certified and award-winning technology that also produces not just drinking water, but 5 different types of water that you can actually use to eradicate toxins from your whole home. So that's how we make this massive impact in the world. We're actually a part of, you know, taking out the toxins in your home, in your water, and also being able to clean and disinfect with water. And there are multiple uses of this water, and you can also, you know, get a PDF from us about the different uses of the water. But it really is something that you use daily, and water is like, it's not that people are not going to drink water in the future,
No.
right?
And you should also not confuse the alkalized water with alkaline water. Alkaline water is where you chemically manipulate the pH of the water. In this case, this technology, it ionizes the water and raises the pH through electricity. So it's a big difference, but worth mentioning.
Yeah, exactly. And there, for those of you who might be a little bit aware about the different qualities of water, we understand during these years that we need all these properties in the water, not just the cleanliness. We need the ionization, the structure, the alkalization, not alkaline, alkalization that comes through the molecular hydrogen. We need all those properties in the water for it to really do the best job possible in the body. And the technology is really top of the line, which means it's a one-time investment in this high grade water technology, and then it has a lifespan of 15 to 25 plus years. So that is also the entrance into accessing the financial side that we will go into quite soon. So just to real short give you a background of the solidity of the research that is behind this technology. If you search on electrolyzed reduced water just on Google Scholar, you will get over 58,000 research articles just recently, and you can see research on positive benefits in 170 plus animal and human diseases, because just as this is good for humans is of course good for your pets and animals as well. And there are like stables and veterinarians and people that understand water for animals that are using this as well.
Yeah, and a lot of it has to do with the counteracting of oxidative stress. That's why also a lot of athletes use this product, because it counteracts a lot of the, training induced problems and stuff like that. So
It increases the recovery because, when you work out really hard, it creates acidity in your body, and this water counteracts acidity. It counteracts also like blood clots, so the blood flows better. And so we're going to go into what happens in the cells actually with this water and in the body, which is really interesting. So when you drink this water daily, it's also not just a supplement that you take, it's something that you drink all the time. You get proper hydration, which means that there's a special structure to the water that goes into the cells and actually hydrates you on a cellular level. And when that hydration enters the organs in the body, of course, the whole body works better. And it also has the antioxidant properties through the molecular hydrogen, just like eating a lot of like raw food and blueberries and fruits and vegetables has a positive effect on your body. This water actually has highly antioxidant properties. So, and this in turn will increase the cellular functions of nutrition being taken up into the body, of toxins and acidity coming out of the cells. So the whole, of course, when the cells function, the whole body functions, right? And then what happens in the cells? Here, the science teacher in me takes over because I'm actually passionate about this. It's such a miracle, our bodies, and it's if we don't take care of our health, what do we have? Like, that's the number one priority. If we have lots of money, if we have lots of time, we don't have our health, we can't enjoy it, right?
definitely.
So what happens is that the cell breathing starts to happen. Once you're hydrated, you have a much better uptake of nutrients, and you also detox on a cellular level the acidity and waste products that needs to come out of the cells. And that means that the cells return to an optimal state. And the cells also need, and our nervous system needs a negative charge to work properly. If the cells decrease in their negative charge, they won't be healthy. And the electrolytes reduced water has a really high negative charge of up to minus 850 ORP, which means oxidation reduction potential. You can compare it to like green tea that might come up to minus 300 or.
Oh no, not so much.
Oh no,
No,
200 maybe.
no,
Sorry.
maximum 100. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's extremely high, this negative charge and the oxidation potential in this water, which will help to charge and restore your cells. And it also activates the mitochondria in the cells, and they are like the little power engine in your cells. So if you're feeling drained or lack of energy, you will, through the water, actually, a lot of people experience this heightened level of energy. That's the first thing I experienced myself after 3 weeks of drinking this water. We were drained and we felt so like burnt out. But after 3 weeks, I was just like jumping around with so much energy, and I could really feel it so clearly in my system.
Oh, definitely. There's a big difference. Me myself, I weighed 120 kilos when we started with this business, and from that point, with all the time freedom we've gained and just consciously shifting our view on health and stuff. Look at me today. I am more fit. I'm 44 today. I'm more fit than I was when I was 25. And that's kind of amazing.
And you have the time to actually
I have the
out,
time.
right?
I have the time, and I have the energy today to
take saunas, to work out, to be with the kids. Like, okay,
Yeah.
what do you rather do? Like
That's
sit
what
in
I
a
do. Yeah.
transport van or have fun with your wife
Oh
and
yeah,
kids all day long.
definitely.
Okay, so let's get to the fun part. The second point is to work with high ticket sales and create a long-term legacy income. And this is the way that we chose to take a new path to actually be able to work from anywhere and actually tap into something that values your time so that you work smart and not hard, because in a way we thought if we just work harder, if we run faster, then we would get out of here.
Yeah, that's the idea, that you think that, oh, we're getting one more employee, or we're just working more hours, that's going to give solution to the problem, but you cannot work yourself
Mm,
out of this. So that's when we found this, we had no clue that why this is so effective.
mm,
But to align yourself with a company and actually just be affiliate to them, you don't need all the stuff that you need in a company. You don't
mm,
need a lot of employees. You don't need like a location where you have to be. You just can work from the computer and from your mobile phone.
mm.
So that's the power of it.
Really, and also change the model. Don't like work harder, just change the way that you make an income, and also create a long-term plan, not just a short-term, solving the most urgent problems kind of plan.
Yeah.
So, so what does it mean for us when we saw this model, also as entrepreneurs? We saw that this is a win-win model for everyone, like for the planet, for our community, for our health, for our time freedom. And we also looked at the quality and the certification. So this business model is certified and unique and patented. So if you have some prejudice about what this could be, like throw it out and keep an open mind, because this is nothing like you've seen before. And it's high ticket sales, which means that you get a lot of funds
Hmm.
from the energy that you put in. There's no stocking or inventory. You don't have to buy a lot of products like in maybe other network companies. It's not the same kind of network model that you've seen. There's no D-ranking, which means you will always keep the position that you built to in this model. And you can work online with just a phone and computer, which means that, I mean, we have people in our team living in like southern France, moved to Mexico, traveling the world, because you just need an internet connection basically, and you can work with this. And it's a possibility to create an extra income stream that can build up to an exponential income that supports your whole family. I mean, we've been living like this, what is it, 2.5 years now? Fully supporting our whole family.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, this is something where you don't throw away your time.
This company used to be a medical grade just company selling to hospitals, but they decided to give this to people, and the model they used is to cut out all the middlemen and do a direct selling business. Means that all the money goes directly to the distributors, which this is what gives this so much power, right?
Mm. So it's actually just taking that chunk of like marketing, middle hands, and all of that. It doesn't add anything extra to the price. It's just taking that chunk and actually giving it back to the people that
Yeah.
use this technology. And from that, from building this long term, money doesn't just come in and out. You're actually creating you're moving towards high lifetime and leadership bonuses, which is where we're at today, which just like wouldn't it's beyond our wildest dreams, honestly.
The company gives back to you when you have worked with this and built up a business, and you built up a lot of stuff for this company. They will reward you back with amazing bonus structures, which we're going to show you now.
And it's something that you can pay forward. This powerful business model creates a win-win for everyone involved. So when we help someone, support them to win, we're also getting benefit from that and vice versa. So it creates also a community that actually supports each other beautifully. So what you need to do to actually tap into this business model is to invest in your own water technology. And that's when you can access their affiliate program of this really stable and certified company. And the more sales you have, not just from yourself, but in your team, the more commission you receive. And the high ticket commissions are ranging from, when you start out, from 285 euros to 1,710 euros just from one sale. So basically what you're doing is to reach out to more people and show them this opportunity. And the more people you reach out to, and also working as a team, you will all benefit from this model. And it's based on a patented 8-point model. And it's actually the opposite of a pyramid structure. So really throw away your past ideas about these kind of networking models. This is networking. It's not a pyramid model. It's actually the opposite, because people are paid from the bottom up. The first ones joining, they're always paid first. And then there are 8 pieces of commissions distributed, which means that it's a very ethical and win-win payment model, where you're also encouraged to support others to win, and then also build for a long-term exponential income.
And we might also mention that this company is a part of a direct selling association, which is very few companies in the world are into that, because I think it's something like 100 companies or something.
Yeah, not very many that get to that.
It's a very high standard of ethics. So you can be sure that this model is very ethical and very moral and ethical in every way.
And you can see, like, on the income levels, the first time when we reached the 6A level, I mean, it's from 1A to 6A, I think we had 15, what is called direct sales, like 15 people that had joined directly through us. And the other sales of those 100 sales that it takes to come to 6A was actually through us supporting others to also win. So it's a beautiful model that where you can see the high ticket commissions can actually make it possible for you to live on this income quite soon down the road.
Yeah,
which is
and,
amazing.
And how much and what would you do with the 1,700 euros extra in your bank account for a sale that you or maybe someone in your downline makes? So, just it expands your mind, what this is possible here.
I mean, what I did in the beginning was to put just 1-2 hours per day, as we had a full-time life. We had all the excuses, but we just put some energy every day on this model. And after a year, I could quit my teacher's job. After 2 years, Christopher could quit his transportation job. And I mean, that's where we're at. And of course, you have to do it. There are no guarantees, but you have to treat it as any other kind of business. But the possibility is amazing, and it's something that works.
And it's not like you have a normal job. You build up during the month and you get paid, and then you start over again. Here, everything you put in accumulates back to you, over time. So every contact you take, every move you make in this business is accumulating to your future wealth.
So just like we were talking about long-term legacy and exponential income, what happens then beyond 6A is that you come to both leadership and legacy income, which is where the real fun begins. And it just starts when you become 6A, the first kind of leadership level. You get a one-time bonus of 2,100 euros. And the next level, when you have a 6A account and 2 more 6As in your team, or if you own them yourselves, like we do, you get a one-time bonus of 4,200 euros. And the next level, 6A2-2, which means the more people you support to reach 6A, or the more 6A accounts that you build yourself, the more bonuses you have. So on that level, it's 8,400 euros. And the next level, where we are actually very soon at, which is amazing after 4 years, is the 6A2-3, which we hope to achieve within 1 year. Now that's our goal. So there you achieve both a one-time bonus of 17,500 euros, but also a monthly legacy income bonus. So which means your pension, your long-term plan. And this is something that whatever happens, you will have that baseline for the rest of your life. And especially if we, like us, we have 3 accounts, you will actually get 3 times that legacy bonus. And this legacy income is willable to your kids, guys. It's nothing that you just build up for yourself. You build an empire, or you build a company or a structure that will support your family through generations.
This company has several hundred years when it comes to business planning. So they are, if you look into Japan, they have the most old companies in the whole world. They have a building company that is 1,500 years old, which is pretty amazing. So this is a longevity in this. And as we said, you can get your monthly bonuses for the rest of your life that you can give to your kids. Just take that in. And we'd love to show you more. But this business structure is absolutely amazing.
Yeah, and especially when you see it for real, like we've actually met in person with people who are -3, -4, -5, and you see the freedom that is actually generated. Like just that you can travel anywhere in the world, you can support other people, you can have, sponsor, projects to bring clean water to people. You can actually do so much with these funds that makes both your life better and other people's lives better. And that's my strong belief. The more that people and families that step into financial abundance and actually take charge of their sovereignty and freedom, the better this world will be as well. Just imagine just the kids having their parents just like we can be with our kids as much as we want.
Yeah.
Just to spread that. I mean, how valuable isn't that to give to the children? So, well, anyway, this doesn't stop there. The next legacy level is 3,000 or 35,000 euros one-time bonus, 7,000 monthly. And the next after that is 70,000 one-time bonus, 10,500 euros monthly. And we have even more steps. We won't go on forever, but then it goes on and on. So we're actually
this is a proper career path that you can learn here. So if you would like to change career today, you would probably be willing to put 5 years into an education somewhere and then have a corporate job, right? If you put 2 hours a day into this business, you can be where we are in 4 years, where you're financially independent with the possibility of just increasing that income every month, every year. You can't do that in a corporate job. You are stuck and you will probably not get those bonuses.
Exactly. So if you can spend, like me, spend 4 hours on becoming, or 4 years on becoming a teacher, and now, spending 4 years in this, I have much, much higher income than I could ever imagine having as a teacher. So it's just a matter of where do you put your energy and time? What do you prioritize? What do you see possible for yourself and your future? And if you see it and believe it, you can make it happen, and we will support you on the way. And that leads us to the point number 3, which is team building and mindset, because I know at least we were thinking like, okay, these people can do it probably, but what about me? Like, am I good enough? Am I going to learn this? These things are actually often coming in the way, the mindset parts. But the good thing is that you are going to learn and be supported both by local and global team of like-minded visionaries and top mentors. So on the picture, you see Balazs, he is our mentor, and Christy Ord. They were in Sweden in a beautiful festival, the Wild and Free Festival. And Balazs is -6, Christy is -4. And they come all the way to us in Sweden to like bring our team together and just share value and give mentorship. And it was a lot about mindset in that festival. If you see, like, of course, it's about understanding structures and different ways of affiliate marketing, but it's a lot about team building, supporting each other, and about the mindset. So you will learn through the amazing team that we have and the people that have walked before you, like us and others, to actually set your unique goals, to be super clear with what you want to achieve in your life and what you want to manifest in your life. And knowing that success is actually 80% inner work and 20% outer work, you learn to master your mindset in this whole community as well. So, and we're doing that daily, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like we really are living that.
I come from background of depression for many years, but since I went into this business, I've been forced to work with myself, and I'm so happy I do that every day, because it truly gives more happiness to life and success. So yeah. So that's what you're going to meet as well. It's a lot of people, a lot of mindset building, and it's going to give you so much back. I promise you.
And honestly, we weren't expecting that moving into this, but that's just like an extra super bonus that you kind of get to know yourself and your values and stand in your freedom and your expression so much more than starting this out. And you start to not think about like everything that everyone else think, but you are very solid like in your own mindset, in your own vision.
Oh.
So once you have joined our community, we have this global community of like-minded change makers connecting and collaborating to be of impact and actually create a new paradigm. So there's so many people out there doing amazing work in lots of different ways. And really, a lot of us come together and also celebrate what's possible. The people you see here, like Clint Morgan, he's -5, Christy Ord -4, Rebecca Femia -3, and Balazs that we saw in the other picture. He's standing there with Mr. Oshiro and his wife, who are the founders of the company that we're working with from Japan. So all of these amazing leaders is the people that you will learn from directly in the platform, the Freedom Era that we are collaborating with. So they've given their all into this global community, everything they know, they've given their heart, their souls, all their knowledge in there so that you can come there as well. So we're coming almost to the end. So now we're going into how do we do this? Like what it's about. We know that you buy your own water technology, and then you get the support from this community. And the support is there in the form of education on how to monetize your social media and your presence online. That's how we can work just with the phone or a computer from anywhere you want. If you want to go to like Bali or southern France, Mexico, wherever you want to be, or like us out in the countryside in Sweden on our farm, from like moving from the city and giving this reality to our kids.
Yeah, you basically get help to build your own funneling system, where you can, so you can earn money while you're sleeping,
Yeah. So you will learn and educate yourself in a world-class step-by-step process where you learn to work from anywhere, when you want, only with a phone or a laptop, and learn to monetize your presence online through personal branding and affiliate marketing. And if those are things that you don't know what it is, you will learn all about this inside of the platform. So this digital playground and platform that we are in alignment with really brings that freedom and the business tools for you in this one place. So what you will find in there is the knowledge on how to leverage your business on social media. And also we support you to partner with this high profit offer that we have been talking about. So you don't need to worry about all the moving parts, just like we said about having a company or your own enterprise. That is taken care of. You just tap into the system, you learn, and you learn to use these automated tools and system and get the mentorship in one place so that you can actually get started like straight away. Within a couple of weeks, you will be up and running and learn the skills to actually use this automation. So inside of this amazing academy, you will find, first of all, a discovery process, which is a lot about mindset, also setting your goals. What are you here for? What do you want to realize in your life? And also hear from the top mentors in our field. And then you can choose this high profit offer that we have chosen, and most people that join, they choose this as well. And you can just learn the skills even though you don't align with the offer. But of course, then the high profit, high ticket offer will give you a huge financial return if you do make the investment. And you learn to understand the numbers, look at your legacy wealth and long-term vision. You will get like the top level education and training with high level master classes. And you will also work on your money mindset, like we were discussing around the community building, leadership, and also lots of exclusive masterminds from top experts in this field, and also lots of people sharing from our global community every week. People would come on and share like, this is how we created success, this is what we have done, and so on. So among others, you will find Stephanie Schultz, Reagan Hillier, Preston Smiles, Melanie Ann Lair, and this is just a small teeny bit of what's in there. And if you don't know these people, they're very sought after people within mindset and manifestation and taking that sovereignty and freedom in your own hands. And there's so much more. Both on like the soft values and the actual hard strategy, business mindedness, like it's a balance of those different trainings in there. So the first thing that you're going to come into, you invest into this platform to start with, and then you go through the discovery process. And that's what we are highly suggesting that you do straight away if you're serious about this. You can get the money back. It's $59 to invest in the platform. You have 14 days to decide if this is something for you. And in that first time, you'll go through this very powerful and personal discovery process. And that's when we know also that you're serious about this. And we're happy to also coach you directly after you've taken those first steps, because we have a lot of people reaching out. We have huge amounts of people. We can't speak to all of you, I'm sorry, but we do want to honor if you take those first steps we will be personally coaching you through that process as well. And in that process, you will be very clear on your desires, your passions, what you are claiming to create in your life moving forward. And also, you will get personal coaching from a specialist within the platform that actually, breaks this down for you and makes it very clear your options.
Yeah.
And there are options for everyone. So when you take that first step and we see that this is serious, you will get all the support back to take the next steps.
And if none of this would really vibe with you or whatever, you will get all your money refunded within those 15 days.
So
So
it's
you really don't have anything to lose.
Actually, a no-brainer.
So, but I really, really highly suggest that you look into this, because if you really take the steps and this feels good and you're willing to like challenge yourself, and this can mean everything. This can be so life-changing for you.
It can really change your, like, those $49 is so worth when you can actually change your whole life.
I just wish I could show people the inside of my life right now, from where I went, from a depressed, overweight guy who were drinking alcohol, and going to where today, where we just live in so much prosperity and happiness and time freedom with our kids and
yeah, exactly.
you and I.
When you get time for each other,
like a guy that you can. I mean, I love to work out and I ride motocross. I can do that full time. I can do my passions, my hobbies. I don't have to put 8 hours into a job. And
I remember like being caught in the grind. It was almost, when someone asked me like, how are you? Like, what do you want for your life? I hadn't even thought about that for so long.
Yeah, we're so used to
so
just having a job and just working hard and just being a good, citizen. And
so really claiming that and looking into, okay, what do I really want to create? What is really important for me? That is the first step of you like paving a new way. So then we come to the freedom through automation, just like you're watching us now, and that we know that you have the best education and platform that will answer all your questions. You will have people there in person for you to support you. That is our automation, right? And if you don't create automation, you don't create the time freedom. That's just a fact. Like here, you can tap into a ready-made and automated system that does all of that heavy lifting for you, like answers all people's questions and gives people all the information and also supports them with all the education, so that you can actually value your time freedom and having a system that just works for you 24/7. And once it's set up, you are automated. You can spend your time on like traveling or doing saunas, working out, being with your kids. And that is like the core of what we have created. When we have that automation, we really don't have to hassle, bother friends or family. You just learn to work smarter for real and not harder. So how do we then automate these sales and systems? Because like we said, the mindset is like a soft part of it. Then we have the financial entrepreneurial side that is really important to learn as well. So in this ready-made system, they make sales 24/7 that does all the heavy lifting, and you automate your business and your system. You have processes, funnels, emails, marketing, sales teams, all of that is there for you. It's already built for you. And without that automation, you don't have that time leverage, that real freedom for yourself and your family. And when you have that system just all set up for you, you have a free and sovereign business, guys. And that is such an important secret to this, because there are also lots of like networking opportunities and lots of get rich fast quick schemes out there, where you're
And
actually
we have,
burning yourself
yeah,
out in a different way,
we have
right?
been into that as well, searching that quick fix, running into the, latest crypto solution that,
Mm.
started yesterday.
Yeah, like we put
Uh,
hundreds of thousands of
and we lost
kronor.
everything. And, really to make a digital asset for yourself, to really become that rich person, it's you create yourself, you
Mm.
change your mindset, and you go away from that, that old you, and into this new you, where, yeah, you actually create this new persona of yourself, and you
Mm.
plug into this system with this amazing uh, economical vehicle.
Mm. And just the fact that there's someone in there in person that takes personal coaching calls with you when you come there. And like, yeah, it's just a beautiful system set up for you to automate your life. And this is like step by step what you will need in the system, which means how you actually make the sales and how you learn personal branding, social media, and automation. So the first thing is just to be present online as your authentic self and create content or ads on social media, and you will learn all about that inside of this inside of the Freedom Era. And then you can just direct people to a free masterclass. There are lots of them already set up. Once you come further, you might create your own, just like we have here right now. And after that, you have the automated sales process. People sign up and log in to the Freedom Era, and they get the personal call with a digital business specialist where they can answer all your questions. They can, show you all the different options that you have. So no matter where you are in your life, there are options for you to really support you to step into this new phase of your life. And then you can choose to invest in your future and really see that as in any business that you start, you need to invest to also get something back. So when you buy this high technology, highly certified water technology, that's your entrance ticket to this whole business model. And then you get the training to launch your business step by step. And there are also launches and masterminds and trainings, on top of this that are happening all the time in our community that you can just tap into. So that is the process that we are using to actually like have our time freedom, have our sovereignty.
So everything is very clear, very transparent, and yeah, it just works like a charm.
And if you have like lots of questions right now, just jump into the Freedom Era, and that's where you find everything and much, much more. I can tell you, like, if it's about the water or the business or the mindset, you'll find everything there. And it's actually, I'm really proud that this model and this way of working is actually the top in the world. So the team that we are a part of in this whole company is the top team in the world. So we know that this works. So we can say with confidence that this is thought through. This is something that is proven, something that is working for thousands and thousands of people out there. So the first thing that you will go through after you have invested into your own technology is actually the money mindset and launch your business, because they're so connected. And that's where you will start to investigate, like, how am I standing in my own way? How can I change my mindset? And how can I also learn the actual steps to launch my own online business? So the goal is that you can do that within your first 30 days. And if you want it just like a sidekick income, or if you want this to build this long term, if you want to make just a positive impact or create more health for people, like whatever is driving you, you will be completely clear about that after going through this first process. So your next steps right now We know that, we've taken maybe a bit more of your time than we promised, but the first step is to make the first mini investment of $49. And this is just for the first month, a special, offer for you to save 50% of the monthly cost. So you just click the link below here on the homepage, or reach out to the person who invited you to this presentation, and then you register and access the academy. And the first thing you do is to book a call with your digital business specialist, the personal coach that will answer any questions and show you through the process. And you complete the discovery process to get clear on what you want, what is important for you, what are your goals. And then you do the investment. There are different kinds of investment that you make, just like in any business. The more you invest, the more you will get back. But you will get all the information inside of the platform around the different options that you have. And then you just, after you are all set up with coaching, and we're happy to support you in this process, we're going to see you jump in there. We're going to reach out to you as well and offer you a mentorship call with the two of us once you've taken the first step. And then we will be your mentors and coaches all the way to actually succeed in this and launch your business.
Yeah, if you partner up with this company and with us, it is for the long run, because we are going to be partners not for a week or two. We are in for the long run.
So all the experience that we have, all the things that we've learned on the way, how that is all there for you. And we also have an amazing, growing team of our own. So you will have access to Facebook groups and chats and lots of extra trainings and support for you outside of this platform as well. So there's lots and lots of support for you to actually create your sovereignty and create your freedom, which is actually our vision to do. So yeah, we're rounding up here. Just some final thoughts that your entire life can be based on the decisions that you make from here. And I know it can be shaky. For me, joining this, I felt like, what am I doing? I'm jumping from a high cliff somewhere. I don't know where I'm ending up. Like, am I going to succeed with this? And yeah, we completely understand that, But when these opportunities come along that has the power to really change your whole life, it is so important that you take your sovereignty, take charge, take responsibility to take the next steps. And it is depending on your choice. If it's a no from you, like, we completely respect it. If you feel the nudge or the pull or the intuition that, wow, this could be my next level, like we felt, like this could be the change that I'm looking for, that really take this deeply into consideration and really don't take this lightly, because this is something that can completely shift your reality and shift your life.
And in this whole business, in the direct selling business, and there are a lot of companies, and actually, honestly, this is the best model that's out there. The compensation plans, the longevity of company, the people that you are mentored by, everything is so top notch that you can't find better anywhere.
And it's funny, we've spoken to so many people during these years, and a lot of people are like, oh, no, I don't have the time, I don't have the money, I don't have the health to do this. But guys, that is what you're creating. Like, if you don't change anything, nothing's going to change. And someone said, actually, in our community, like, what is keeping you so loyal to a life that is keeping you so stuck? Because I guess that's where we were. Like, you're so indoctrinated sometimes that, oh, I have a full-time teacher's job. Like, that is stable. Like, I remember us actually arguing about that when I was like, no, I have to quit my teacher's job. This is not value for my time any longer, like being a teacher. And you were still stuck in like, oh, oh, that's a real job. This is not a real job. And I was like, well, this other like job is making way much more than a
Or
teacher's
we we
salary.
we were getting years salary in on monthly basis, but my programming was so
It's
deep.
such a programming. Yeah.
So really, if you have the intuition that, wow, maybe this is something for me, but you have stuff coming up, doubts and stuff, that's only for you to move through them.
Mm,
I'm working with myself every day,
mm,
and don't let those negative thoughts hinder you.
mm.
Go chase our dreams.
Yeah, so wherever you are right now or wherever you come from, we've seen people, succeed with this. Like they've been working in mines or, been like had no social media or that they were completely on nothing, had no finances, no help, nothing. And they created completely new life for themselves. So that's what we are passionate about, like paying forward to you and as many people as possible so that you can really reclaim that sovereignty and reclaim that freedom, just like we have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Any
took
final?
much more time than we initially said, but yeah,
Mm. And I think there's much more to it, but we at the same time really want to be transparent, authentic, honest, and we want to give you the full picture of what this is about. So, really hope to see you inside of the platform and see you take your first steps towards creating a sovereign free life for yourself. And feel free to also follow us on social media, or we have a Facebook group, we have a page, and we also have a podcast where you can hear more about how we're living and our different, values and thoughts about life and relationships and finances and so on. So, yeah, happy to see you inside. I hope you take the steps straight away, and we're happy to support you all the way.
okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.